So this one goes out to everyone out there who has good things start to happen for them and to them, and almost immediately gets into like a this is too good to be true type of headspace. And if you know, you know. And I guess what I want to talk about is just that it's so easy for those of us who've experienced a lot of heartbreak and sadness and abandonment and all those things that can happen in childhood, like at any point in life that affect us emotionally for a really, really long time, whether we're aware of it or not. And even when you become aware of it, it's still not that easy to navigate when it comes up, because that anxiety creeps up and it's very sneaky. Very sneaky. But what we've got to do is remember that good things can happen to us. We deserve all the good things to happen, and that they won't slip away. We don't have to be afraid. We don't have to live in fear. We don't have to sit in that old brain loop that tells us everything good is going to come to an end, so we may as well just not do it. Like, let me sabotage it now. Let me prepare myself for the worst now, so that later when it does eventually happen, because we think it's going to happen for sure, right? Even though we don't know that is fact, it's not fact. It's just our brains going there because that's the story we've been told all our lives. That's the story. And what a thing to conquer. What a thing to try to conquer. I definitely understand, like, if this message reaches somebody who's resonating, I really understand how that feels. I see you. But we have to remember that we are deserving of all the best. The best that the universe can give us. And we have to remember, if you're someone like me who's been on a journey of healing for many years at this point and done a lot of shedding and a lot of changing and a lot of energy work, shadow work, when you start to ask the universe for those big things, like that's what you really, really want, we have to remember to align with that energetically. Because that's what you want. The universe is going to give it to you. It's going to come. But are you up to receiving it? Like, are you really there? The self-doubt creeps in very easily. But you always have another chance to get into realignment. Always. It takes recognizing the pattern here, recognizing when it happens, sitting with it for a minute and being like, okay, I'm not ashamed that I felt that story come up for me again. I'm not ashamed of that because it's part of my story, or it has been. But I know now that I don't have to think that way. You just step out of it. Like, you just kind of zoom out as a person. You zoom out on the feeling and know that it's not you. It doesn't define you. You can just observe the feeling and let it pass. So if you're good at visualization, I definitely suggest you to kind of sit with yourself in meditation, or just right now, and close your eyes and envision yourself sitting exactly as you are with your surroundings and everything, and zoom out if you can and see yourself from a higher perspective. Like if I was looking at myself from this angle over here, looking down at myself, from my higher self's perspective. You feel me? And can you recognize that loop that that person you're looking at has been in, but know that you're not that feeling? Oh my gosh, this is probably not making any sense at all. Maybe it does. You can be the observer and know that it doesn't define you, and you can choose differently. So your higher self would choose differently, right? Your higher self is that person who knows better now because they've learned the lesson. And they know they don't have to repeat it. I just saw 555 on the timer. Big changes coming. See, like you're wishing for the change. You want the change. You want the big amazing things to come towards you because it's time. You're like, I've been through enough. I have seen it all. I'm tired of the lessons. I'm ready for my blessings. I'm ready for the good things that are supposed to come to me, that change. So you just have to take a look at that little pattern, turn it off and say, nope, I'm not going to live there anymore, but thank you for teaching me. And do your best to stay in the positive mindset, the aware mindset, the conscious mindset. Because you do deserve all the things. You do. I need to sip. Maybe there's a few people out there who are feeling this the same as I am. And again, I see you. But all those good things are coming. The big changes are coming. I don't have much else to say on that, but if you found this video and you watched it, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.